It's time for someone to die.
Oh dear.
No. Oh.
Oh
Oh
no! It's
no.
Mom.
Oh.
I'm having a body reaction.
Wait.
Why is Chris still here? That Kmart
Yeah, wait,
scum.
Chris still
Oh,
here.
bye.
So
Okay,
how many
so-
of us are there? 5?
6, right?
Six.
So, Chris covered up the Vic kill. So Chris knew Vic's role. So the Mafia knew Vic's role. So somebody who has a good claim is definitely claiming what Vic had.
Oh, probably.
For sure.
Okay.
So it's got to be somebody who can't prove it. Rose, did you scan last night?
Yeah, I did, but I want to know what Sammy's scan was first.
Agreed.
I have not received it from Casey yet.
Good job,
I got
Casey.
mine right away. That's weird.
Well, he just gave it to me, and he said no result, and I tracked Buffy.
Oh, I
Why did you
scanned Buffy, and I got Town.
Why would you track me if you're Town?
Because I feel
Wondering.
because you and Curtis have the same role, so I feel like it's likely that one of you is Kmart Line.
Agreed.
That
I-
was basically why I
I was
scanned her.
actually
But
I was actually thinking that after
It just seems like such an
Flip,
underpowered
that it could
town.
be a Kmart aligned stalker, but So what result did you get, Sammy?
I got nothing, that you didn't do anything, which is corroborated by Rose saying that you scanned Town.
Trix, did you hide behind anybody?
I hid behind Sammy.
Why?
Because I felt like she had the least to lie about that wouldn't get killed. I felt like Rose was a really obvious kill target, and I felt like Tom was a really obvious kill target. So hiding behind either one of them would drastically up my chances of dying.
what about Curtis and Buffy?
Claiming.
I know, but we're actually getting some people are getting results, but
But
Bodyguard
we don't know if they're getting results. We have no idea
Well,
if you
yeah,
guys
I
true.
know, but I'm saying
Well, Bodyguard
Like,
wouldn't
it
get
could just be
results.
you and JJ, and now you just cleared JJ.
Wait,
But
Sam.
no, but I said that I
Oh.
cleared JJ too, so it can't be all 3 of us.
I
you-
feel
What?
like
I'm not even talking about. I would include you in it. I was talking about Rose and JJ. You didn't clear JJ of being Mafia.
she cleared
Well, right, I
JJ
just
of
know
going
she
out for
didn't
a
do
kill
anything
or
last night.
visiting anybody.
I know,
Well,
but that's
okay,
not
so-
clear of being Mafia.
wait, I have a question.
I feel like it's a little hasty to try and cast suspicion on the cop.
I'm not casting suspicion. I'm just saying, like, Rose isn't proven, and she could have Vic's role. So
well,
you
I
can't,
do have.
You can't
Well,
roll
I
it
obviously
or
have a
whatever.
role because I knew I was role blocked.
That's true.
Yeah.
That's true too.
And because I was role blocked, I didn't go out for the first kill.
Mhm.
So that would mean that. What?
Nothing. It's off screen.
So
Oh.
sorry, did Sam say who he protected?
Yeah, I protected Sammy.
Oh,
Why?
Why?
I don't know.
Why
I feel
Sammy?
like in such a small game, a watcher is a lot more useful than a cop.
What about
We see
Tom?
who's visiting who.
yeah. What about?
Tom is like the most pro town. I feel.
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah.
Wait, do you die in the person's place, or do you?
Yeah, that's
Save them.
what Bodyguard does.
Okay, I was just making sure.
That seems weird.
Oh, so
What?
if you protect somebody and they die, you die instead?
Yep.
Well,
Indeed.
weren't you a bodyguard in another Mafia game? I'm just thinking.
Me?
You
That's
just made
made
that
I
up.
don't play Mafia.
Hmm.
Yeah, you were in my werewolf game. I
Sam
think
just
it was-
hosts Mafia.
Yeah. I'm the star host of Doctor Who Mafia.
Oh, I don't know. Something about Curtis.
JJ, you say that every time.
I know,
I don't-
but okay. So can I just
Okay,
can I finish
hold
what
on.
I was going to say though, really
sure.
quick?
Yeah.
Okay, so when you said you were stalker, I was waiting to see if you said the whole thing, and you didn't say anything. Walmart aligned stalker. So I'm just wondering why you didn't say that whole thing.
That's what I said.
I didn't hear you say that because I was
I
listening.
elaborated and I said that exact same thing, and you were like, "Oh, okay." And that's when I was like, "JJ might be
Oh,
Mafia or not Mafia, Vanilla
Okay,
too."
but then if you were Kmart aligned, you would still know to say that. So
Yeah. So
Yeah.
it doesn't really. I'm surprised you suspect me when I was the one
Well-
who picked Chris like immediately to role claim. When like I role claimed first, and I could pick somebody. I picked
Okay.
Chris like right away.
That's a really
Super-
good point.
He was
Yeah.
super quiet,
Okay.
like crazy quiet, and then he fucked up his claim completely.
that's a good point. Except
Yeah, because if we'd
we all-
mislynched,
Yeah,
we all
exactly. I
suspect-
wouldn't have done that for sure because we were just one away.
I could see
that's true.
like framing him so that way you look good, but not if
No,
you
I
were that
wouldn't-
close to a win.
Yeah,
Not a
that went
small
away.
game. Okay.
Yeah, that's a bit too
All right,
much.
fine.
Fine, JJ. Sorry. Maybe
No.
next time.
No, it's hard. So I don't know. I guess I don't trust Trix and Sammy the most. I don't know
Why don't you trust me?
because
Because
I
if
don't
you
know,
were Mafia, you would know that she
weird.
was telling the truth about her role, so you would know
Yeah.
that she wouldn't visit anybody.
Oh, I'm
I
not that
still-
smart.
I don't get the watch your
You-
tracker thing with Sammy.
Yeah,
don't
that's the thing that's
That's
confusing
not the right
me
thing.
the
I don't know if
most.
Casey would mess that up.
He did. He apologized to me and messaged her for messing it up. I don't even know the difference.
But if Sammy was scum, I'd be dead right now.
That's also true.
Unless
Or
you
you
were
could
scum.
both be scum.
Yeah.
Did
And,
you try
uh,
to do that in Red Menace?
Listen here, okay?
And if Trix says he didn't visit night one, or I mean he didn't hide night one. Like
Yeah.
let's say that Trix is claiming Vic's role.
Mhm.
He says he didn't hide night one,
Mhm.
and then he says he hid night two behind Sammy. So if he's claiming hider
Wait,
and
did
he's
we
not
ever
really
find out
hider.
Chris's role? Did I miss that?
Yeah, Chris is the one who hid Vic's role. So the Mafia has Vic's role.
Oh, so he's a janitor.
So
Okay.
so that's why I'm saying I think somebody's claiming Vic's role. Somebody has a believable claim because it's Vic's. Somebody
Yes.
can't prove their claim.
If
So
Mafia-
if Trix is Mafia and he's a hider, then he could have just. And if Sammy's a partner, then they could just both be. Like you could.
Do I have to be
Sammy.
his partner?
No, you don't. I'm just saying.
No.
How about you kindly get fucked by a cactus?
I mean, like any of these rules are like any of our rules that we've claimed are easily faked, in my opinion, especially in such
Yeah.
a small game.
Yeah.
Can we just stop talking and lynch me already?
What?
That's obviously what's about to happen.
Are you Mafia?
You all think I am.
I mean, I think
I mean,
you're-
we're,
I
we're
feel
not
like
on
if
the
you're-
verge of lynching you.
Putting up
We're just
bigger
like,
fight.
yeah, we're just
We're
going
trying
through
to
each
talk
other's.
about options. You're kind of defensive there.
Well, you're saying that the options are me or Sammy. I know that Sammy's not scum because I hid behind her, and if I hid
Well,
behind
no,
her
I've
and
been saying that Sam might be too.
Yeah, I think it could be anybody. I don't think you're the only two options.
I mean,
It's
those are-
not.
It definitely
It's
could be
not
anyone.
Buffy. That's the only thing I know.
well, I heard the names Trix and Sammy. I know I'm not Mafia. I know Sammy's not Mafia, but it's neither of us.
Well, who do you think is Mafia?
Well, if it's not you and
The on-
Sammy, it's not Buffy, then that means it's Sam and Curtis.
Or
Those are
you
the
both.
only options
But
left.
not if you
Or
hit
me, I
them.
guess,
I've
but-
found
Unless it's
Curtis
you,
does
pretty
mean that it's-
suspicious, honestly.
I don't understand how. I don't get why you think I would go after Chris like that.
If Trix is town, then
When
Sam
we're just
can't
one.
win.
I could
That's
see
the
you doing it, but-
that's the only non-suspicious thing that I think.
Yeah, but that's like the biggest
think-
thing that's That's the biggest thing we have. That's like the only
I
concrete
think that-
thing we have in this game.
But you were also the person who initially pushed for role claiming, which had us all outing what our roles are.
It's
Which is
actually me.
pretty
Which
dangerous.
led
Was
to Chris
Buffy
dying.
push.
I mean, the other
He
thing
also
It was-
wanted
Yeah,
us
it
to
led to
continue.
Chris. It led to Chris dying, but it also outed our cop. It outed our bodyguard.
like we don't know what the mafia roles are. For all we know, there could be like
He
something
also wanted
that
us
would
to
mess up
continue
results.
after we knew that we were going to go after Chris, which is kind of.
Well,
And
first
I'm
I said we
I'm
should-
the first person who said let's stop role claiming right now because we know who's.
No, I
You know
was.
Yeah, and I
obviously
agreed
Sam.
with
And
you.
then,
and
no,
then
I said that
Curtis-
first, and then I continued, and then I changed, and then I was like, maybe we should just keep going. I brought it up. I was like,
And
do you
then
guys
I
want to
said,
stop? Or do you want
let's
to keep
not.
going?
And then you told me to claim.
Okay. I just don't. It makes no sense that you guys think that I would
don't
be
know why
like, I would suggest volunteer to role claim first.
You aren't my first choice, but
But
I think that you volunteered to role claim first because you had that safe claim from Vic.
and then I picked Chris first, and he had a terrible claim. Like I didn't.
So
help.
that you could say that right now.
But that's so dumb. There's only one person away from the mafia winning. One.
I mean, I
Like,
feel like
they
they
just
could
had
have
to get
given
one
Chris a
missile.
better claim, but
I think you're being
know that
terribly-
you're Curtis, and I know that you like to have fun, and I know that it would be more
No,
fun
I
for you
wouldn't
if it
do
was
that.
harder to win.
No.
I think it's a stretch.
That's a huge stretch. I think everything you're saying is a stretch. I don't understand. Like, it makes no sense.
I don't think that it makes sense to, once we've found someone who is blatantly scum, to keep pushing through role claims when we haven't outed anyone who's a really obvious power role besides Tom. We outed our cop. I don't know why the cop's not
Tom was
dead.
one of the ones who said we should keep going because he was just gonna die. He was
yeah,
like,
he wanted
I'm
to
just
keep
gonna be
going,
killed.
but
Tom doesn't play a lot of Mafia.
didn't Tom out his role
these
before
are all
we role
just
claimed?
strange
he
excuses.
Yeah,
wanted,
he did.
he
Like,
wanted
Tom
to
doesn't
keep
play a
going
lot
so
of
that
Mafia.
way he wouldn't be like
The
the
only
obvious
target.
obvious target. But
Right.
I wanted us to stop because I figured that the cop would probably just protect him, or not the cop. The doctor would obviously just protect him.
I know that's kind of what I thought too. I'm surprised
So
that
that's
I mean,
why
the
I
bottom
thought that
line
we
is
should have
nobody
just
put up
stopped.
that much of a fight. Like we all just kind of let
No,
it.
nobody put up a fight. I literally posed that question to everybody. Remember?
I said let's not,
But nobody
yeah,
really.
Rose and I both were
and then you
pretty
said that I've
blatant
had to be the
about
one to
let's
go next because I didn't want to continue.
I just found it suspicious.
Why?
Because I just
Why
knew
is it
everybody else had so much more time than Tom and I and Chris. to
But
come
I
up
was the
with a plan.
first person to say anything about my role. I already said that I had been blocked.
That's not about. I mean, that's
So
different.
I was already out as a power role.
I mean, we didn't know like
the three
You
roles
didn't know
that we
what,
had.
but
if somebody got a block message, whether they had a role or not. You know what I'm saying?
I mean,
Some
it's
people just get
possible,
block
but
messages.
That's true.
I
I
don't.
feel like at that point, the three roles that we had out in the open were Town Vanilla, Town Role Blocker, and Blatant Mafia. So I don't understand what the point is to continue role claiming at that point. I don't understand why when Rose and I were both pushing back against continuing to role claim, you were like, Rose claim.
But
Because
nobody
she
really
was pushing
pushed that
against
hard.
role claiming.
Nobody was that
Because
passionate
Yeah,
about
nobody
it.
did.
stupid.
And what's
Yeah,
scummy,
I don't think it
what
was
is
that.
scummy about pushing against role claiming?
Having a mafia role
there's
and not a
something-
town
But
role,
I
we
just
had a
or
clear
not
target.
having a good fake role. That's what I said.
Yeah,
I
they
said
were
I
mafia
argued
roles
both
out
sides
Yeah,
of it.
but you're
Also,
trying
other
to
town
claim
roles out.
both sides of it. That you're like, you have the benefit.
Yeah, but you're
of-
only focusing on that one side of it and not the other.
Yeah,
one.
but you did both.
I know. I'm openly
But
admitting to
you're
them
trying
both.
to like seem like you're. I don't know.
I just don't think it's a very good argument to say like I was so against us role claiming when everyone did it, and like we just let it happen. It wasn't the smartest thing to do, but it did.
No, I tried not to let it happen, and it kind of just did anyway.
Was it really like the worst thing that even happened?
I don't think
Like,
so.
No.
did all the town power rules die?
No,
last night?
I'm just saying that that's an
No, but
example
we've
of
only
why
had
you've
one
been
night
scummy.
since then.
I know, that's what I'm saying. I'm joking.
I gave that one reason, and that's what we've been pushing back against. So that's what we've been talking about.
Yeah.
Well, basically, if Trix is scum, so is Sammy. If Trix is
No,
down,
that
so is
doesn't
Sammy.
follow
That's-
though.
No,
well,
not
no,
really.
it does. Okay, well, if Trix is down and he hid behind
What
Sammy,
if
then he has to
Buffy
be down.
is the Godfather?
I'm not the Godfather. I'm vanilla.
I could see that.
She could be.
Well, I'm not.
That could be something.
I just
legit.
don't. There's no direct
Oh.
inference that you can draw from Trix being Mafia to me.
I
No,
definitely
I'm
see.
okay. Let me
Yeah.
finish my. Listen, if Trix said he hid behind you, so if he's town and he's not lying and he hid behind you, then you're both town, because you can't be Mafia if you hid.
Yeah, but that doesn't mean
die.
that.
Yeah. doesn't go the other way,
that
though.
doesn't mean that she's mafia if I'm mafia.
Oh, that's true.
And I think Godfather would be a good role for something so small because they don't really get to do anything besides scan his town.
Well, I'm not Mafia, and I was the one that said we should role claim anyway.
That doesn't really help your case if you're Godfather.
Why would I want to if I was Godfather, why would I want to claim vanilla when I don't know if
Because
there's
you
other
scan
vanilla
as town
game?
if you're Godfather.
I've done
and
that.
you're Mafia.
Well, I'm not Godfather. I'm town.
I mean, that it could be easily the case for you or Curtis, considering you're both vanilla. But I'm
I was
saying
also
that's
pushing to lynch Chris right away.
you have to distance yourself in a game that's so small.
Well, I'm not distancing myself.
I think anyone with a brain would be pushing to lynch Chris at that point.
Yeah.
I
He was
have a
pretty
role where you
fucking
can
deep.
visit one person.
All right. Well, if you lynch me, then we're gonna lose. So.
Okay.
I'm just saying I'm not the person we should be lynching.
Who do you think we should be lynching?
I don't know. I kind of don't buy. Well, I already told you guys. I thought it was Trix, Sammy, and Curtis are the three that make me most suspicious, and I told you why.
Whoever's
I
texting
don't
is
get-
really making this
No,
funny. Sorry.
The hider thing. I don't know if I buy it, especially I don't know. And
Why
then
would there
Sam-
be a hider?
I don't know. I don't get that.
Yeah.
And
I don't know.
then Curtis
Why would there
saying
be a bodyguard instead of a doctor? We don't know.
Curtis claiming the
Well,
stalker
I'd say
thing.
so. If we have a lot of town power rules,
But
having
we
a town
don't
die.
Really.
I'd say
We-
cop and blocker and watcher in a game with only 9 people is pretty town OP.
Everybody's so suspicious.
But we had
No.
like Sam didn't hide behind, didn't bodyguard Rose or Tom, and he did Sammy, and then the
exactly.
Sammy watcher tracker thing, and then Trix in general to me is very suspicious.
Oh, just in
And
general.
just in general, just everything you're saying, yeah, it's shady to me. And Rose could have Vic's role, obviously,
Yeah.
but so can anybody.
Right. That's the thing that scares me the most is that anybody could just be saying that they have the role that Vic had.
Just
Okay,
kill our
so
bodyguard.
Curtis,
Why not?
Curtis, who specifically do you think is
Wow,
Mafia instead of
thanks,
everything?
Rose. Fuck you
Wait, what'd you
too.
say?
I said, let's just kill our bodyguard. Why not?
Wow, rude.
Sammy, what do you think?
I mean, yeah, I don't get your choice to protect Sammy either.
Okay. I think that I'm confused because I feel like it doesn't make sense that Curtis went first and then chose Chris to a second role claim. But then if Buffy really is town, like Rose said, then that doesn't make sense to me because I really thought that one of Buffy or Curtis was Mafia, but maybe not.
Agreed.
And I feel like
I definitely think so.
Sam and Trix both have roles that could easily be masked, like for their Mafia role. Like they're claiming roles that I think could easily make them blend well for Mafia. So I wouldn't be surprised if either of them was Mafia too. So I really have no clue. And I feel like
Can Casey confirm whether he actually apologized to you?
No, that claims her role. That confirms her role.
I do feel like
I don't know if I
regardless
buy that.
of whether or not Sam actually is the bodyguard, it is an actual role, whether or not it was his or Vic's. Because
this
we
name
must
belongs
have
to
we must have
Casey.
had we must have had
10:54
some kind of
PM. I
detective
fucked up by
Yeah,
telling
we
you
had
tracker
to-
deets instead of watcher. Whatever. You're a tracker now. Congrats. LOL.
Okay.
I mean, I think any role, like honestly, any of these roles can be easily faked. Straight up.
Yeah, people had a lot of time to come up with one.
Doesn't take a genius to fake a cop scan. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Unless you're
Yeah,
Chris.
but I don't think that Rose is gone.
Oh no, I know. I'm just like saying as an example. Like, it doesn't take a genius to come out with that kind of thing.
Yeah, and I
No.
just of everyone, I think the one person who's definitely not scum is Rose.
Wait, that's the one person?
You're the one person I don't think is scum.
Who's getting a phone call right now?
What
This
about
is Derek
Sammy?
Report.
Yeah. What happened to that?
Well, he says he hid behind Sammy.
Yeah, so
Why didn't it?
Interesting.
I mean,
Yeah,
based on
What
What about
like,
yourself,
perception,
sir?
Rather evidence.
If you hid behind Sammy, you have to know she's down.
Yeah, I mean, why wouldn't you hide behind
you're
her?
yeah.
Oh, forgive me for forgetting a simple detail for a split second.
Well, that's beside the point, Trix. Like,
It's
a pretty big
12:43
detail
p.m. in
to
the
leave
evening.
out.
I'm supposed to go to
I
bed
know,
an
I
hour
just
and a
think
half
3
ago
p.m.
because that's what I've been going to bed every night this week. Get off my back, bitches. I'm fucking tight. Suck a dick. Pick up your damn phone.
Trix, when did you think Rose was like the most clear, after yesterday or today?
I thought from day one she's been my top town read.
Why didn't you hide behind her? Why did
Because
you
I
hide
thought
behind-
she'd die. We've been over this. I
Yeah,
didn't want to hide behind Rose or Tom because I felt like they were the most obvious kill targets.
This is
Tricks.
hard.
Hagridor is kind of a weird game with this setup.
I know.
Yeah,
I mean, and I could see why he wouldn't hide behind Sammy. Or
because it
Sam.
could have ended
Not
night
Sammy,
one
Sam.
if you picked wrong. Because if he hid behind the person that got killed,
Then
We
he would
would've
die too, right?
He
Yeah.
dies too.
Yeah, because Sam's role.
yeah, because that's why he
died.
didn't hide behind me.
Oh,
Sam and Trix's roles are just
I know.
a little too similar in a
That's
game of
kinda
9
what
people.
I'm thinking.
How?
Yeah, that's true. There's 2 protection roles.
I mean, they're not
But-
protection. Trix
I'm
isn't,
not a
Trix
protect-
isn't protective.
Well, it's not
Yeah.
How
Why-
are those similar
just-
roles?
I guess I don't really
The only thing
understand
that's
what the
kinda
point
fishy
of
about them-
hiding behind
If
anyone
it's
is.
protection. If he hides behind the right person, he's protected.
I think the more like the thing about it is like
What do you mean
both
he's
of us could
protected
die
though?
so easily.
Because that's what a hider. If they hide behind town and the town doesn't get
Yeah,
killed,
if I hide behind town, actions against me fail.
yeah.
Okay, so basically, if someone tried to kill you and you hide behind a town person, they can't.
Yeah, but that's
Correct.
swingy.
It's what?
Swingy because if you hide behind the wrong person and you both die
Yeah, in a game of 9 people,
Exactly.
like the game could
with
just end.
three mafia,
That's
Then why would we have a bodyguard instead of just plain a doctor?
that's what I'm wondering too.
That's a good point too.
Or
And-
equally the other way around. Why would we have a hider?
Why would we have either?
Well, I feel like
bodyguard-
No,
The
my
roles are-
point is if my role is so believable, I mean so unbelievable.
It's just a weird role to have.
I mean, because yours, 2
I
people
don't
could
feel
die,
like you're.
and
Like,
Sam's
with
only one
no,
person
with
still
bodyguard,
dies.
like you don't
And the
Trust
thing
me,
is,
I was
yours-
rather confused when I received my own role.
Trix's role is to just make anybody his Sam, basically.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So-
Right?
Well, not really. Well,
No,
no.
because
really.
the person I hide behind can't die from me hiding behind them.
Is that how hider works?
Yeah.
So if someone tries to kill Trix and the person he hid behind doesn't die,
No.
Correct.
Mhm.
There's no kill, but
And then that I feel like that kind of makes up in a way for having no doctor.
But you are
But
like the
no.
doctor if you're a bodyguard.
Yes,
yeah, but he's
He just
still.
I die.
he
instead
dies,
of
so there's
protected.
no.
I mean, I don't see why there would be a doctor and a bodyguard.
That's,
Well, there's
that's
not a
the-
doctor.
I
that's the
know, but I'm
point.
I know.
I don't
but
know
I'm
why there
saying-
would be a bodyguard and not a doctor, though.
Okay.
Well,
In a
yeah.
game with 9 people, and
But you can't really argue. I mean, there's not a doctor.
I know.
You know what I'm
But
saying?
Yeah, I know. I didn't mean that there was both. I just mean
Because if there was a
That
doctor,
is
I'd
doctor.
be like, okay, like obviously, like that's the shittiest claim I could have come up with. You know what I mean?
I mean,
yeah,
it seems like there would be a doctor, and obviously there's not. If there's a bodyguard, that makes sense. That there's some kind of protection role, but it could have been Vic.
It could have been Vic. You're right.
I'd be surprised if, yeah, it could have been Vic, but I'd be surprised if they aren't claiming Vic's role.
yeah.
So
but
dumb.
even if it was
just-
Vic, like
Can I clarify? So the Chris's role was that whoever they killed, they would learn the role of, but then we wouldn't know, or
yeah,
do they?
it's a
it's
they know?
janitor.
it's
Okay.
janitor.
All right. But so they've got the role after he died. Okay,
No, they. Well,
and that's what they would know to claim it because
Yeah.
they got told after
yeah.
Sammy, who did you track last night again?
Buffy.
me.
Oh, that's right.
I don't know.
Which again, if we
I don't know,
go by
I-
the theory that there's a Godfather,
Yeah.
No, I just feel like that's shady. If you say that.
Not really.
don't. Like that's
Well,
the
no,
thing.
I mean, Just
With
because
a-
I
with
know
a
I'm
roll
down, so I
With a
could
roll blocker
see
in
him
play,
version of me.
that would stop another kill, and it kind of throws more balance towards town.
Yeah, but it's the 3 mafia being in there that throws me off because if night 1 goes wrong, it ends there.
And that's why
Well, that's
It's-
why it makes so much sense that I
because
would
if you
have
block
my
2
role.
out of 3 mafia, if there's a Godfather, like if you block one, like so there's Godfather, there's whoever's sent out for the kill. If the roll blocker gets either of the 2 of those 3, the kill stops.
Would it be either?
Yeah, because if a yeah, because
It's usually one or the other.
Yeah, it's one or the other.
isn't it? If a Godfather gets blocked, the kill gets blocked because the Godfather sends someone out.
That's how
It depends
works.
on the host,
Yeah, it depends on the host.
but it's usually one or the other.
Because I've seen it played with both, where if you block the killer, it gets blocked.
Yeah, but
block
it's
the Godfather.
They don't
it's
take
almost
you-
never both though. It's usually only one or the other.
Well, I don't know.
Otherwise, having a Godfather is a liability.
True. I feel like we've just literally accused every single person. And
We're-
now
yeah,
we're
we're
just-
going.
We're picking everything,
Yeah.
but there's nothing else to go off.
Yeah.
Of.
So Sam, why? So you were saying that I could be Godfather. Why aren't you saying Curtis could be?
He could be.
No,
could
but
be.
you didn't say that. You said I
Yeah,
would. I
I'm
could be.
just.
He said
saying-
both.
Well,
Yeah, but it's because you've been scanned.
I said it
Oh, because
originally
Rose
because
scanned
I
me.
scanned
Okay.
you.
Okay.
That's the only reason
I was just
brought Curtis.
reconsidering things because
I'm,
I
like-
imagine you marked off as town.
It's more of a general statement. Like you got cleared as town. However, you
Okay.
could be Godfather.
Yeah,
Okay, I get
I
it.
mean Curtis could be like super bomb killer or something.
I am. It's my role. I am Kmart.
It wouldn't really matter.
Game Art Super Bomb Killer. My favorite role. I'm including it in Doctor Who Mafia too.
I feel like we got a lynch.
I
Yeah.
know.
No,
but I wanna-
Who do you
I
want to
wanna-
lynch, Curtis?
Tricks.
I don't think that we should lynch Tricks.
Should.
Thanks, Tricks.
I want to lynch Tricks, but I don't want to get yelled at.
Bumpy, don't fucking
How
lynch
dare
me,
you,
please.
Jose.
For the love of fucking God.
Who do you think you are?
Rose, who do you want to lynch?
I kind of want to lynch Sammy.
Why me?
Well, if
Why,
Sammy goes
for
down
the
as
love of
Mafia,
God's
then
sake?
we know.
Yeah, we would know that Trix would be Mafia because I don't.
Why would that? Oh, I guess that's
Said he
true.
hid behind you.
And then we would have both Mafia.
Because I find Sammy's like the most convenient because she followed the vanilla.
Well, I had a reason for that. I said it was because I felt like
I know, but
Curtis
and
or
I had the
Rose.
same reason for scanning Buffy. I was originally going to scan you.
I mean, I'm not lynching
You were
Sammy,
my
so-
top target on day, whatever the last day was, 2.
Mine
Okay,
too.
yeah.
Sam, who would you lynch?
I don't know. I would see. Trix has the weirdest claim. However, if we do go with the fact that if Sammy's Mafia, then we have both of them.
But if I'm not, then we lose.
Yeah.
No, we don't.
Yeah, we do because then somebody
No,
dies tonight,
Have
and it's
3-2.
down to 4.
Oh, it's down 2-2. Yeah.
Sam would
Oh,
have
right.
to protect correctly.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
I
Yeah.
would have
so
to
I
hide.
protect.
Correct.
Yeah, it's lynch or
Right.
lose.
Well, they'd have to
Scum,
try
so
to
it
kill
doesn't
you,
matter.
and they're not going to do that.
Yeah.
That would be stupid.
4 to 2. What if we no lynched?
We
Are
could.
you fucking
Then I
kidding
would-
me right now?
No,
We
then it would be
know-
3 to 2.
that-
I'm just throwing it out
that-
there. And it would be 3
That
to
would
2.
actually.
If we know Lynch, it goes down to 5, right?
Yeah.
It would be
I
3
mean,
to 2.
I'm probably going to be the
Rose-
witness tonight, but
Rose would, unless Rose dies, she has another scan. Although Sam should bodyguard her.
Yeah.
but
obviously.
then they both die,
No,
then
that's
Sam
not.
does.
So then it
No,
would just
Sam
be-
dies.
Oh, okay, you're right.
Yeah, let's no lynch.
Hold on, I want to think
So
about it.
wait, there's how many?
I'm
There's
gonna
seven.
no lynch.
There's 7. How many are there? 6, 7,
6 of us, yeah.
3,
There's 6.
4, 5,
So
6.
if we no lynch, somebody will die unless
Oh.
Trix is a hider and
And if I
He-
protect right, well, no, even if I
yeah.
protect
Wait,
right,
no.
I
But if
die.
Trix is a hider, he's not going to be targeted.
Right.
See what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So somebody's going to die tonight.
So if Sam protects whoever is the target, then Sam's just gonna die, and then we're still gonna have,
3-2
but we're still gonna have
with no protection.
me. If I'm the one that gets attacked and he protects me, we're gonna have my scan.
It's so hard though because like they could just kill Sam,
Yeah.
and then for all we know that Sam actually did pick you, which he might not have, and then you could just be lying
Yeah,
and
that's true.
just claim a fake scan when it's 3-2, and then we lynch that person, then we lose.
I think it's the more logical choice than going for.
I think
We,
yeah,
we
I mean,
only
we
have
might
so much
glean some more
information.
information, and
I'm really curious to see who they'll kill. Is anybody else?
yeah.
Fine.
I don't know. I'm
Since
just
it looks
trying
like
to
it's
think
either me or my clear, then fine.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm
Or-
still thinking it through.
Yeah, I'm thinking it.
through.
Sammy, Sam, and JJ.
It's just like there's
Are you
so.
down for,
If
like, a
we
quick-
don't lynch right now, we essentially lose.
Yeah, we do.
And I think we have too many hypotheticals.
Yeah.
So, what are the scenarios in a no lynch that we could still lose? So, if
If
If we lynch
We
wrong
would be-
tomorrow,
yeah, we would be pushing the
But-
lynch or lose
but-
situation to tomorrow.
but we're still
Today
in lynch
is-
or lose anyway.
Today is lynch right or lose.
Okay, so let's say we don't lynch, and then we get down to 3-2, and then we lynch right. Wait, yeah, 3-2.
Well, but assuming I protect right, we either have a cop scan or a watcher,
Mm-hmm.
which I think with only
It's so
5
tricky though,
people
because
play.
either of them could just.
Yeah, but after
if
that,
if one of them, Rose and Sammy, are lying,
yeah,
then we
then all they have to do tomorrow after we no lynch, all they have to do is claim
hmm
like they
I
caught
feel
someone
like we
doing
could
something.
I agree with that.
we could probably see through.
It's gonna be hard though.
I think
mean,
it's less
It
better.
depends.
I think it's better than taking a shot in the dark right now.
I agree with that.
And I don't know. I just want to lynch Sammy. Sorry. I really think Sammy's a mafia.
Well, I'm not, so that makes me think that you're the Godfather.
Well, not.
I know who I'm gonna scan.
Oh,
No, maybe
And
not.
I really feel like it could be Trix and Sammy.
I don't
think
get
it could be
Buffy.
too.
It doesn't make sense to me how Buffy can be completely sure it's me and want to lynch me because
I'm
I don't
not
feel like
sure
they're-
it's you.
It just
Right, but if
feels
you're
like
wrong,
it's
we
I'm
not.
not sure, Sammy.
If
I
you're
just
wrong, we
think you are.
lose.
But
I know,
if
but
we're
I
wrong
think
about
if it
anybody,
was-
we lose.
Yeah, and I think if we
But
no
we're
lynch,
not if
there
we
could be a
don't lynch.
scenario. There could be a
But-
scenario if we don't lynch that the mafia still plays it off and we still lose. So I don't
If
Well, I
we're
mean,
wrong
it's-
tomorrow, we lose too.
Yeah, but
Like no matter
I
what,
do
we
wanna
might
lose
lose at the end of the
tomorrow, but
day. Like
I'd
you know, what I mean?
rather try to glean a little bit more information.
Hey, it's Hot Coco's birthday.
mean-
I got
I don't know. I feel like mafia would be fine with a no lynch because they could figure it out.
Yeah.
But
No, I
I'm
feel
not
like
saying that
Mafia would-
everybody's
Yeah, Mafia
saying
would
that
do
is
with the
a
no lynch,
mafia. I'm
but
just saying
I
that
don't
mafia
want
would be fine with it. Oh.
Mafia would only be fine with it if the person that was getting lynched was Mafia.
the person that's getting
Sure.
lynched is
Everyone.
Everybody.
That's the thing.
I was under the impression it settled between me and Sammy, which it doesn't
Right.
look like everybody's actually down with a no lynch, specifically Buffy.
Specifically Buffy. Okay.
Buffy's out for blood.
I mean,
Buffy's a sadist.
I mean, also,
I could be
if the
wrong.
mafia
I don't
sees
know.
that we're heading towards a
Buffy, who do you think is not Mafia?
I don't think you are unless you're just playing it off really well. I think you're probably Town. Well, you said you scanned me, but that's not the only reason. I don't. I don't my top
Who
suspect.
else?
Well, Rose
top
scanned me and she
suspect-
said I'm Town, so
I don't
Rose
know.
is-
I don't think. I kind of don't think Curtis is, but I still always suspect Curtis, so I don't know. But I think
Why? Why?
I don't know. I don't know. This is tough. I mean, two people are lying, and everybody's really good at lying in this call, so I don't know.
Since when am I good at lying?
Yeah,
Well, I'm
let's figure.
Two of the people that are lying are obviously good at lying because we can't figure it out. That's what I'm saying.
That's true.
And
Can I just side note that this dress thing is really pissing me off?
I'm so sick of it already.
I know.
Sorry, I keep
Oh
getting
my
messages
God.
like they're talking about it in jury right now in the main chat, and I'm like, can you
There.
guys stop?
Someone sent me a picture of it, and all of a sudden it was all fucking over my Tumblr dashboard.
Okay. Anyways,
I can't even go on Tumblr anymore.
sorry for that.
Because it's all over.
My Skype's
I'm,
boy.
I'm literally the next person who says Tumblr dashboard.
Tumblr dashboard.
Lynch Casey.
I don't know. This is tricky.
I wonder how long we've been on this day face.
The
A
other-
really fucking long time.
It's been almost an hour. We lynched Chris like an hour ago.
Can we just fucking something, please? Please.
Good
I
God.
feel like-
Answer your fucking phone.
I think we're taking a risk either way, and taking a night to get more information is probably a more calculated risk at the end of the day.
Yeah.
What I think.
All right, let's just.
Okay, I'm putting
let's
in
just
a
do
no
it.
lynch.
All right.
fine, I'm lynching
So
Sam
I-
to no lynch.
JJ, if Trix and I were Mafia, we could just win the game right now by
I
jumping off
already
of the
put in
lynch thing.
challenge.
Yeah.
But I mean, you could just.
Oh.
lynch.
Whatever.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Okay, unlynch. No lynch.
It's alright, JJ. It's fine.
A no lynch has been achieved.
Oh, this is frustrating.
Please mute your microphones. That is now night phase.